just arrived back at White Sand Beach, but our problem this morning, we didn't video as it came up, is our anchor winch has failed. It has let go. I've checked the clutch on the top and that's not affecting it, and now it's even worse once I've adjusted that. So I can only imagine one of the keyways in the bottom of the shaft, because we lifted the top off, has let go. So yeah, bit of a shit. So now we've got to drop the anchor. So my problem is, if I let it go, it'll free spool, 100 metres of chain's going to roar out. So I'm not keen to do that. So we've jury rigged this rope system that we've just already lowered down the length of that rope 2 to 1. So that's 3 metres down. Then Joe's locked on the bridle again, and I've now attached it a bit further up. So once we get this down, we'll be 6 metres of chain out. We're anchoring in about 3.5 metres of water. So therefore, it should be on the bottom, and then I'll only have the weight of the chain, which I'll be able to manage by hand. What a bugger. Okay. It's on the bottom. The anchor's on the bottom now. Just hold it there for a sec while I get this chain sorted. Going now, hang on.
Not sure you can hear. We're just going in to get some of our dive gear.
So yeah, the dive shop here, Chang Dive Supply, bringing the dive gear down for us, down to between a couple of restaurants here. We're just trying to work out where they are.
Smells lovely up here.
I reckon it's him now.
Oh, that was good timing.
Perfect timing.
Oh, they're pretty. Oh, shiny.
So we...
Awesome.
That's great.
You can do it like this before I have a problem with parking the car.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
No,
You can
we're
do it or not?
Yeah,
all good.
we're just straight through there.
We're just straight down the beach, so
Yeah.
I'll carry
Yeah,
the
okay.
tanks.
Good luck.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
How are you going to do?
You right with all that?
But how are you going to video?
In my teeth.
Got everything?
Yep. You put one on the shoulder.
You only have to. No, you're good. Oh. Put him here. Do you want to take the GoPro with you?
Alright, you got the boat. Big wave. Alright. Something in that. I'll undoing that valve when I get back.
They look pretty.
Alright, let's take the anchor out. The anchor winch out. Time. You know what would be nice? A 14mm socket. Oh, on the torque driver. Done. Maybe I'll go get that.
You get one of those here.
We've got all that stuff here, and I'm mucking around doing it the hard way. I don't want to work in the rain. You know I've got a rain policy. What's that then? Oh, that's the motor. God, that's not in a very convenient spot. You might have to drive the torque driver. I don't know how to get my arm under there. Alright, so we're going to try and lift the winch up to have a check the back side of it, because there is a key into the electrical motor. So, but to lift it up, it's very heavy. This is very awkward. So we're just going to take a bit of weight on the spinnaker to lift it up and see if I can rotate it. And then I might have to disconnect the battery cables underneath. So it's just heavy and awkward and in a bad spot.
Okay.
Slipping on here before because I've checked the top with the clutches and that's fine, but when I turn this here, there's the keyway, there's the keyway. Hello. Right, now we line up.
There's something missing. Do you reckon it's fallen in the bottom? Or under the chain?
It shouldn't be able to fall out, but there is no keyway in that. So what holds that on? So that was in the bottom under the chain, and that has mysteriously got a groove there for something like that.
So that's come off.
I don't know, I need to read the instructions on how to remove the gearbox off of this bit here. But definitely our keyway, it's just not there. I'm going to say that's what holds it in. It's fallen out. Take that clip back off. That was in the bottom of the anchor wheel. That is supposed to line up there. I'm going to say it's fallen out. It's in the bottom of the locker.
I reckon.
And this
Holds it in.
is all that holds that in. Because that then makes it that it can't fall off.
So it's got to be in there.
It's got to be in the bottom of the locker.
Which, if you look in there,
There's a ton of chain. Alright, let's get that towel back, lay it up and down here, and we start pulling the chain and laying it on the deck.
that chain's up.
Don't see anything there, that's keyway. Alright, now the plot thickens. Where could the keyway have gone?
Well, it could have fallen through.
We've just been very unlucky and it's fallen out.
It really doesn't seem logically.
There's 39 and 40. The clip on the key, and if I scroll down to the picture, clip on the bottom, key in there. So that's fallen off and the key's fallen out. Because that's quite strong and non-compressible, and that's all it needs. It doesn't need a lot.
Can you put it back in there just to get the chain up?
I reckon we can. I don't like a big fiberglass, so it should be like aluminium or something softer. We found a thin piece of fiberglass which we were able to jam into the keyway as a temporary key. It's a bit tight, it's not going all the way in.
How far does it have to go in?
Probably that full length. Otherwise there's only a very weak bit in there.
Well, don't break it in there, because otherwise you're really stuck.
Because now that's jammed. Yeah, we now have an anchor winch back in.
Yeah.
With the temporary key in place, it was time to put the 100 metres of chain back in the locker and reassemble the anchor winch.
Just put in our
Third reef,
third reef,
29 knots.
and it's crazy.
We're hammering along at 9 knots.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. This is the second time this stretch we had this crap.
Yeah.
I don't like this stretch of water. So we've worked out it's either no wind or 25 to 30 knots.
What's it?
It's horrible.
Alright. That big swell.
No, there isn't, but it's just crappy out. I do not want to think that 25 to 30 knots is our normal sailing now.
Can't be that way. How's that? Is that better? Yeah, let's slow this down a bit more.
This Wind is crazy.
14 knots was the forecast again.
I cannot get this right.
It said gust to 24 or something, I think I read today.
Oh, the toasty. That's oh, my.
You had a few obstacles there?
Yeah.
Another one just there. And we've got there. We must be getting close to the fishing village. It was alright today. You only had 20... What did we get up to?
We got to 30.
Oh.
Just. So.
It didn't feel very stressful.
I don't like the stays. That worries me all the time when they just go
Wobble.
wobble when it's like. But laying inside, I actually felt I didn't hear a lot of it inside. So.
Yeah, when I was sleeping in there, that was comfortable.
But yeah, no, it was actually too
It's
bad.
pleasant.
It's not nice for the
See if I can
6 hours.
see if I can get a wobble on the stay. No, it's not enough wind now to wobble. It's coming. Are you gonna make it? Did you go the wrong side?
I think I've gone the wrong side. Oh crap.
No, you'll make it. You're
Oh
gonna.
no, I don't know which I'm going.
Right,
now.
keep to the right. Keep going right. 10 right. 10 right. There you good. Now you can go left again. Another one coming up. You're gonna go left again. What happened? You got your left and your right wrongs, or?
No, I was just putting my camera sliding across the water.
You got 2 more dead ahead.
I know.
There's 2 more dead there. You'll miss them there.
We got national parks guys that came up to us and pulled us up. We just got to pay our fees, which is not too bad. It's just a Google Translate trying to work out how it all works. And but friendly as, just trying to understand.
I'm not sure what
the excitement was. I thought he was going to wear this and go say, oh, well, if you take 6, you're going to pay 6.
Yeah, I know it's 200 per person, and I get the tourist boats the same.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
100 baht sort of for a boat's pretty good. It's nothing.
it was 50 at the other place.
Didn't you say there was a fire show or something?
There was on the beach.
I just pulled it up on Google, and I saw it being posted about it. So it's one of these resorts. We'll find it.
You've probably seen them all, haven't you? The fire shows.
They had a fire show on the other side. I saw it the other
Oh,
day.
they're pretty cool. Yeah.
We've got pink bean bags on the beach.
7 people.
You get 5 days, that's not bad.
Ian, sort of?
Yeah, you're just in.
Cheers, guys. Cheers. Cheers back there. Oh, beers are gone. I want food. It's a cute little place.
So all these guys are anchored. We've noticed this big black one up here is moving. So we've got to watch him, he'll cut across the front of us. And we've got to weave through these three up ahead. Got a lot of traffic. You're close.
The dramas.
What about no dramas? Right there. We've just had a lovely downwind sail from Samet, and we're getting close to rounding the point here. We'll start heading back to the ocean marina. So we've had 16 to 18 knot wind, sort of for most of it, a little bit less for a little period. We haven't really tweaked the sails because we're dodging ships, fishing markers, all sorts of things, so we haven't really gone crazy. But we've actually averaged 7.9 knots in that wind, so that's just with the main and the jib. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the performance. It's a little bit quicker than the 1260, and it's a lot more stable. So yeah, it's a really lovely boat to sail at this point. We're very happy, pushing along very quickly. Has it been comfortable for you?
Just having a carrot. Having a snack while we're going. Yeah.
Dead flat in here.
I can cut a carrot up flat, no dramas. Nice. It's been a good day today.
We've just got a mild swell rolling behind us out the back. It's just been so easy, hasn't it? It's going to be close. Keep blowing.
No. At least he's seen us because he's pointing up a bit, but he wants to get into the huge fishing village. Massive.
Close.
Now he's speeding up. You right?
You going?
Yeah, trying.
Yeah, so that's why you should always mouse them. I just assumed everything's done, but to go over and check everything now. Yeah, because that one's not as well. We want to fix that up anyway, so alright. So that explains the rattle I was hearing. You need to let the topping off.
Let some topping off?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So here it is.
See if I can see it.
So we're just saying, it's funny how you become in tune with your boat after a while. So I thought there was a different tap. Started looking, and sure enough, the D-shackle tapping on the end of the topping there. Even that's not tight.
And no D-shackle and that.
Safety.
Safe.
No mouse.
No mouse wire.
Yeah,
I should get the gimbal.
So the topping lift wasn't done, and the out haul's not done, and that was, I just tightened that. That was a little bit loose as well. So you should check all your D-shackles before you go for sails like we just did. Will you stop it? We're laughing up. Yeah, it could get angry. Oh, I've shortened the sheet so it can't go too far. Alright, but these are all done.
Yep.
So it's just those two that were not done. But these are the blocks that we're going to change, because that is jamming into here. That doesn't seem sensible, I reckon, and that one's spinning. I reckon they should both be that like that, and then they miss each other. because that's just going to chafe on there. Doesn't seem right.
Yeah, well, it's already rubbing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, there's a big, if you come in from there, can you get a shot? See, it's already minced. See it? The metal on the top here.
I think so.
So, all right, we've got some wind. Let's get down. I find that easier. Easier?
Yeah, because you've got something to hang on to.
Yeah.
Normally it's okay.
Seawind give a very good selection of supplies when you take a boat here. So these are all the spare D shackles. So I think obviously multiples of everything they use. So that is very good. That made that a simple fix. Not what are we going to do?
And not everyone can have D shackles on hand when they go to a different country.
No, you're too heavy.
So that is so handy.
And they weren't cheap in the shops. So because obviously Seawind buy in bulk, that was very good. They made life a lot easier for you. So we use our autopilot a lot when we're sailing along, and most people just hit auto and set a course, but we like to set it to the wind, so that way we don't have to make any sail changes other than for strength. So, missing thong going by. So there are 3 modes on the autopilot, which are auto, true, and apparent. Auto doesn't seem to work sensibly. It doesn't cut in and out for when you're doing it. So when you're heading into the wind, you have it set to apparent wind mode, AWA, apparent wind angle, because that way when the wind is moving forward of the beam as you're moving forward, because that's where the apparent wind feels from, you can hold a tight angle, and we can set it at 40 or 38 degrees and it will hold the angle. But when we're running downwind, we always set it at true wind apparent, so it's in relation to the quarter of the boat. Especially when we're running under a spinnaker, because we don't want an apparent wind angle, because if you surf down a wave, the apparent wind angle goes forward of the boat. Therefore, the autopilot will make a correction, which then means when it suddenly stops, you could accidentally jibe. And that happened a lot to us in our first year or two before we sort of understood our autopilot. So we'll change that setting now, because we're in true wind mode. So we'll go to wind, and it's true wind apparent.
True wind there.
Which is behind us, which is not optimal. So we'll go back to auto. We're going to change under settings, the autopilot, sailing, and we're going to set it to apparent wind angle. So now when we hit mode, we can now set the angle. So now we're probably at maximum point. We're going to come off the wind a bit, see if we can get a bit going. So we've stalled at the moment, we're at 29 degrees.
We're going to aim to go up through here. So we're sailing as far as we can.
Almost all the way.
You want to stick it between my...
Oh, you stick it between here, is what you're saying?
under my... No! Under my arm.